So within the first few months of joining CDF, I got the opportunity of working on Helping Hands Fellowship that CDF had launched with Team for Tech and Intuit Incorporation. So this is a program where we got to work with women in Hapur district, Uttar Pradesh, and with intuitive executives from multiple countries. And it was a 15-day boot camp kind of a thing, wherein the idea was to understand the entrepreneurship that is going on at the village level, and if there is anything that we can do to improve their production, their marketing, the finance aspects of their entrepreneurship ventures that the women were doing. And that was a very that was an amazing journey, to be honest, because so you got to work with experts in this field. So we had multiple partnerships for this specific project. So we had Intuit Incorporation, we had Team for Tech, we had Dabur, we had the Sandesh Center, which is associated with Dabur in this initiative. So in the first few months, and so I am in the first year of my college, and I get to work with so many people from across fields, and from having multiple expertise, different expertise. So that was very new and very surprising to me, to be honest. So yeah. So one thing I did. So, and you also said it was three of us from our college, and there were people from LSR as well who were working as co-fellows in that fellowship. So that was the first major experience that I had with CDF in the first few months itself. So I realized that it is the land, it is kind of where there are multiple opportunities and anything can happen if you keep at it. So yeah, I had never expected to do something of this kind when I became a part of CDF, or for that matter any college in society. So one thing is, one thing special about CDF is that I made my best friends there. And so my best friends in college were from CDF, and I'm in touch with many of them even now. So that is the best part about CDF, and it is not just from my batch. So even the senior batch that we had, the batch of Ayush Bhaiya, Rubia, Dhruv, Ankur Bhaiya, Yuvika Di, and so on and so forth. That was a very amazing. So CDF was only 1 year old in our college when I joined, and the team which was leading it was taking it forward was kind of a good incentive as well to be a part of it, because you know that you're working with some very fantastic people. Yeah, so this is the best part about CDF that I really feel, and there are many ups and downs. Yeah, so essentially in CDF what we do is we take up projects that we think can bring about a change at grassroots level, but it is also sustainable in itself, so that it can run on its own, and it doesn't need the donation kind of social activity that we usually think about when we think about any social activity. So when you are in that process, you see a lot of ups and downs. So you start the project with a lot of promise, because you think that this is something that will create a lot of value, but over time you face multiple challenges. So challenges in front of the sense of convincing the user group to be a part of the project, because it is very essential to communicate to them what exactly is because more than you, it is they who are investing their time and hopes, right? Because I am still a college student and I would be out of it, say in a year or so. For them, it is something which is, so they're taking time out of their daily lives, daily activities, and something which might mean a lot going forward, right? In terms of livelihood, in terms of education, and so on and so forth. So it is very difficult, and it is fair for them to be skeptical also initially. So convincing them to be a part of the project. Then once we start the project, then you have to get multiple stakeholders into that project to make it successful, right? So to give you an example, we co-founded Sanjeevani in our college, the first year itself, and that required the partnership of multiple stakeholders. So first we had to onboard the user group, so Sanjeevani is essentially about connecting the rural women who are good at culinary skills and market and monetizing their skills by essentially connecting them to the nearby markets in Delhi, Chandni Chowk, etc. So we started with the product Papad, which we identified a few women can make very well, and if we distributed across in the Delhi market, it would pick up because there was a demand for hand-rolled papads. And for this, yeah, we had to do multiple trips to the village, to Chandni Chowk, to convince buyers, and to understand what exactly they're looking for. So during this phase, there were multiple ups and downs. So for example, so there was a point when our sample got rejected twice in a row. So we, and it is very difficult, right? So because it is the women, so the women who had invested their resources into making their paper, and you going back and telling them that though something has to change, and it's a loss of investment, and it's a lot of loss of hope as well. So that was kind of the down part. But yeah, so the first order that we received at Chandni Chowk, that was a very high moment, because then you think that okay, we have hit it. And so now I get it that okay, you have found some, what we call, so your product has found a buyer, what we call a product market fit in those terms. In these things, I didn't know about this term then, but it is a very satisfying moment when you just click it. And yeah, so this is one part, and then things started improving. So the project did well eventually. We got to represent the project in the United Nations as well. So the two co-founders, we went to the United Nations and presented it. But all of this was a byproduct, and it is a roller coaster ride, to be honest. So one thing, so this is something so this is a feedback which I received during my first year of college, and which I totally agree with also, that so I am still an introvert, and I find it kind of difficult to go and approach people and talk to them, and just like that. So doing small talk is very difficult for me, and CDF kind of helped me interacting with people. So I got to work with so many people at different stages of life with different backgrounds and experiences, that I kind of became more comfortable speaking with people and engaging with them. And this is a difference. So I didn't notice this, but this is a difference which one of my seniors at CDF noticed after I came back from the Helping Hands Fellowship. So this is one skill which I think has been very helpful and precious to me even now, because at the start I was talking about the case discussions and the problems that we solve at IMA. So IMA also encourages people to speak up and collaborate with peers. And now it is far more easier for me, and which was not as easy for me before I joined CDF, before I came to college. So I think this is something which has been helping me. And yeah, I didn't think of this before, but yeah, I still remember that distinct milestone, that after coming back from that fellowship, one of the seniors had mentioned this and highlighted this for me. So yeah, I think CDF really helped me on that front. And of course, the hope part. So there were moments when I was like, कि ये project तो नहीं हो रहा, मतलब. So अगर 3 बार reject हो गया तो क्या कर सकते हैं? But so yeah, so this also brings out the importance of the team. So it was not just the two co-founders that were working; it was the entire team, right? So the way it worked was CDF selected that project, and the entire team was on it. So at one moment, if one of us lost hope, the other was always there to to give you the hope and keep it going forward. Yeah. So having a team and having people around and having them see the vision. So yeah, this is also something which was very integral to CDF. Yeah. So it's pretty simple, yeah. So just go with the flow and grab the opportunities that you're getting. So one thing which so you never know so you work on something and you never know what that can lead you to, because you keep getting ideas, you keep getting experience of. So I can't really think of any work that I did at CDF, and which I would say that I didn't learn anything or which didn't help me in the future in some way or the other. So yeah, I think so first is enjoy the process, because it is not going to come back again. So enjoy whatever you're doing and grab the opportunities that come along your way, because you never know where it might lead you to. So be chill, yeah, make friends, because yeah, that is the best time to make friends, because you work on projects, you work long hours, you go through ups and downs together, and that really brings people together, right? So so being more comfortable talking to people and sharing their ideas. Uh, yeah, so that is the biggest that is the best so that is the biggest, I wouldn't say takeaway, but something which I subconsciously picked up during my studium journey and has helped me over the years. Because so if you don't speak up, you're missing an opportunity essentially, right? So, so the worst that can happen. So whenever you speak up and you interact with people, the worst that can happen is you receive a no for whatever you're saying. It may be an idea, it may be a proposal, it may be anything. But if you don't say that, then that opportunity is lost for sure, right? So there's no harm in approaching people and being more comfortable speaking with people and interacting with them. And yeah, so that is one. And the other part is giving me a so it also gives you a lens to look at things from different perspectives, right? So to give you an example, the thought that I had, and I think many of us have when we start out, is that okay, we are there to help them and to help their community by some ways or the other. But when you actually go there, you realize that though it is not you who is helping them, they know far more than what you know, and it is more like a teamwork. So you bring something to the table, they bring something to the table, and you both take something out of what we are creating, right? So it gives you that lens that all of so you can pick things up and you can learn from everywhere, and so that is one part that is very good about, that was very good about you now, right? So when you're solving any business situation, so I tend to think from the other's perspective as well. Okay, what? So you are the protagonist of the case, but how might the other stakeholder look at this thing, and what would he or she be looking at? So how would he or she be looking at it, and that would determine their behavior, their sort of action, their kind of motivation for anything that is on the table, right? So this is also a good skill to develop over time. So it gives you uh, I won't say a 360-degree perspective, because even I am learning, but yeah, it gives you multiple perspectives to look at the same thing, and it always brings out very key insights.
Right, right. And the thing you mentioned about different perspective and then wider lens. So it's totally I totally agree with this, because when you approach any community and when you work for them, you know that you have to create an impact. At the end of the day, what they are get benefited from the work done by us is something really matter at the end of the day. So getting things
I'll
from about
just, I'll
different
just,
perspectives.
so
Yes,
I'll
please.
just add. So I'll just give you an example, which is I think easier to understand. So if you're an entrepreneur or if you're selling something, it is far better to ask and say it from the customer's point of view, as in what is exactly that he wants. Because something that I have realized over time is that we tend to build something and we try to push that. Okay, I think this is the good thing, or this is a good product, and you should have it, rather than asking the customer himself or herself as to what exactly is he expecting from a product or service, and then giving him exactly what he wants. So you see, pushing something that you think will work or make sense, and getting the perspective of the customer of what exactly he is looking for in a product or service. we have talked about this.
Okay,
This
definitely. Okay, we have it. Okay, so I think we are done with all the questions, rapid fire and general questions. We are done with this. So, is there anything which you like to add to me, or anything which you like to convey either to Amit sir or maybe to the whole CDF team, even to me? Any feedback with this interview? You are free to add anything.
No, I think I think so the questions are very well framed, to be honest, and it actually brought back a lot of memories that I have with CDF. So yeah, so I kind of relived a part of my CDF journey through this, through the interaction that we have had, and and I think it is a lot of gratitude for the entire ecosystem that CDF is right now. And the credit goes to Amit sir, and so the credit goes to the people working at Stadium, and it includes Amit sir, Ravi Bhaiya, uh, then the people at SRCC who were part of this SRCC chapter, and also the friends that we had in LSR. So yeah, so it is a lot of gratitude to the people who became a part of the journey. That is one, and for the people who are working right now, I think this is one of the best phases of your life that you are living right now, and you should make the best out of it. And just enjoy the process. I would say, uh, don't think a lot. Just enjoy the process, and it would be a lot of fun. And when you look back, so I think just enjoy the process, and very good on it. That would be the key takeaway. I would.
Right.
Or that one key takeaway that I had from this journey.
Yeah, it's not just we must enjoy the process, but adding to what you said, enjoying the process plus learning each day, growing each day. Your horizons of knowledge and the graph of your career. What I'm experiencing currently, I'm sharing my personal experience. So it's just we get this opportunity, we have this opportunity. For example, if there is any event and any project initiative, so we get to know people, we get to know the user group, we get to know which sustainable development goal are we targeting. So it's a whole package of opportunities grabbed into it, and like we have to grab into. So definitely, I totally agree with you.